introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Annette Anderson, and I'm the chairperson for the Santa Fe Days on the Square. We're having our 9th annual event in 3 weeks, October 13th and 14th. And we wanted to tell you about all the happenings because we've got some real special guests this year. First of all, we have Arnie Pena, who is our Vietnam veteran artist, because this is the year we're honoring our veterans. And so he has produced an original piece called We Were Always There, and it's to honor American Indian veterans over the course of history. And that will be shown at the event. But to really give you the highlight, we have Chester Nez. He's coming in, and he is the last of the original 29 Navajo code talkers from World War II. And he is bringing his grandson and the co-author of his book, and it's the only memoir written by one of the original code talkers. There's plenty of code talker books out there, but he's written his own, and he'll be signing the book at the event. He'll be helping Renegade Nation lead our opening ceremony. We just spoke with them a few minutes before we got here. And then our third, and I guess he had such a good time, he got back in touch with us and decided he wants to do it again, only he's bringing his full group. Estimba is coming. And I don't know if you all have followed Tony Duncan, but he was performing with Nellie Furtado in her music video Big Hoops. I don't know if anybody saw it, but it's on the 2012 American Music Awards. And so he's traveled the world and pretty much got back from tour with her, and he's going to be performing Saturday and Sunday at our event.
Okay. So on your event, there's no fee, no charge to...
Totally free. Totally.
You got to show up.
You got to show up. We have a lot of artist vendors who will be selling their wares. They're all American Indian artist vendors. That's one of our criteria, and everything has to be handmade. So even though you may have a CDIB card, we ask everybody to have made what is on their table. So, you know, you can come and purchase there, but it's free admission. It's a nonprofit event. There's a huge children's area this year. We're calling it the Cultural Path. And we have got some ladies, I haven't talked the men into doing this yet, but we've had ladies sewing seed protector bags. We've got 1,000 of them. And we're waiting for the children to come, because when they get their seed protector bags, we're giving them 3 sister seeds, you know, the corn and the squash, and what else? Then beans,
and
yes,
beans.
And beans. And so they're going to learn all about the 3 sisters. They're going to learn all about the indigenous grocery store that we have set up, which is a booth, several booths actually, that shows children all of the food items that they see every day in the grocery store that were originally cultivated by indigenous people. So when a child eats a corn chip, they need to realize that corn came from our people. So we have that, and then we have another booth called Food is Medicine, and that's where children learn about the foods in our everyday life and how they help us heal. And so one of the key people who developed that is Dr. Patricia Gonzalez. She is Kickapoo, Comanche, and Nawa, and she is also bringing her book to sign, which is called Red Medicine, and she's a professor at the University of Arizona, so she'll be there all weekend answering questions, signing her book too. What else do we have going on? We have some crafts.
Just tell them about we got an open invitation to all veterans to show up.
Yes, okay, so Chester is coming in on Thursday because we want him to have a chance to meet our Indian community before he meets the huge community. So we have an open invitation Thursday night, October 11th, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for all American Indian veterans. They come to the Broadway Bistro, downtown Carrollton, Texas. It's on Main and Broadway. And Chester will be there, and if you'd like to buy your books and have him sign his books, we're hoping for a kind of an intimate time to get a chance to visit with him. So that will be Thursday before the event. And then Friday he's going to be talking to the ROTC at R.L. Turner High School. So he's going to be a busy man. Some of the other things that are free, the kids will, you pretty much, if you bring your children, you need to plan to be there all day because we've got dream catchers making, pottery demonstrations, basket weaving. We've got a teepee drawing contest, and we're going to sneak some information to the children about the fact that not everybody had teepees. So they may be drawing a teepee, but they're going to have to look at the book at all the shelters across the North America. And then we're going to work on a unity belt. And that's where every child who participates picks a row of beads, and we're beading on a big loom. Last year I think we had 148 rows, and we plan to quadruple that this year. So they'll be kept pretty busy.
Okay. The activity that you mentioned on the Thursday evening where about all the veterans, is that limited to veterans, or can non-veterans attend that as well?
Well, we had originally kind of wanted to invite veterans to make sure that they got first crack at getting a book signing, but I would think that we're going to be open to anyone who's not going to be able to make it to Santa Fe Days, because he'll be there all Saturday and Sunday, you know, for the Indian community to visit with him, and he's going to be available. But some of the Indian veterans have to go up to Oklahoma that weekend. I think there's a veterans powwow, possibly. I'm not sure, but that's what my understanding was.
Yeah.
So we thought, so we thought we'd want to make sure that they had a chance to meet him before they went up north. But I think we can handle it. It just depends on how many people would show up.
And tell them about the grand entry list. We've invited all veterans to the grand entry. To make it the biggest grand entry they've ever seen.
So our grand entry is Saturday morning, 9 a.m. is the lineup. Okay?
Well, that's your target. When are you going to actually start?
We're going to put an
Hey,
extra
last year we got out there at 9:30, didn't we, Harold? We were moving. It's the truth. I was getting them going. We are inviting all veterans and their families. Whoever can come, we want the biggest lineup that Carrollton, Texas has seen of veterans. So Chester and Renegade Nation, our American Legion post, is supporting it. In fact, I'm meeting with a bunch of American Legion commanders Monday night. So we want everyone to come out and go in the lineup and participate. So we're going to do a traditional flag ceremony, you know, with all the songs that we do, but then we're also going to have someone sing the national anthem, and we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, so everyone feels a part of that event. And so we hope that everybody will show up at Main and Broadway. That's where we're going to be lining up Saturday morning.
Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out and sharing that information with our listening audience.
All right.
And, hopefully they will put it on their calendar.
Okay, well, we hope
And you
to
can
see
take the DART train too if you
Oh,
can.
that's right, the Green Line.
Green line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can take the DART train too, because I know there's some folks that may not have transportation. It's just right off 35, and you just look for the big gazebo area. What's that Mexican restaurant? That Blue Azul?
Agave Azul.
Agave Azul.
Mhm.
Babes, all in that area right there.
Mhm.
And just turn off on that exit and just go down about not even a block or so, and you'll see it. But if you just take the DART, the Green Line up, and get off on what's the station, William? We get off of.
I think it's called Historic Downtown
Yeah,
Carrollton.
historic
Yeah.
downtown Carrollton.
And we'll have signs this year
Yeah.
from the
Some
station.
folks were looking for that. Yeah, they weren't too sure. Luckily, we had one person who was working because of the Texas OU. So, well, Santa Fe Days right down there.
There you go.
It's a little walk, but still.
Yeah. We also have a Facebook page and Twitter. And so if you can't find us at www.santafedays, that's it, .com, then
Look at me.
find us on Facebook.
IIA.
Because he should know.
I'm high tech.
His
I
picture's
know
on the
everything.
first page. You should know that.
I couldn't find it because I didn't know what bunch.
That's right.
And,
But
and the commercial.
yeah, we got a commercial out too. That's right.
Commercial
On Santa Fe Days. It's on our Facebook page, and it's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And it's on our website, but it's going to go out, we hope, to different stations, TV stations.
TV station. Okay.
Yeah, you have one. We have one for you guys. You just need to get it on, okay? But we do have a PSA for practically everyone, and our press release comes out tomorrow. So you guys are actually the first to hear.
Okay.
All right.
Sharing with our
Thank
listening
you.
audience.
We appreciate you giving us the time.
All of our, what do we have, 40-something listeners last
Yeah.
time, so.
That's all right. We need all 40.
Well, time is 6:32, and